How's it going, YouTube, and welcome back, agents. Today's simulation is a game of Assassinate on Mount St. Michel. Now I should point out that this is no ordinary game of Assassinate. This is a game of Assassinate without the use of mute or smoke. Since I got my new high score, I decided to set myself a challenge, and that was to try and win a game of Assassinate without the use of mute or smoke. Now I have been not playing Assassin's Creed for the past couple of weeks because since I hit my new high score I just really haven't been bothered. I haven't had any motivation whatsoever to bother playing it, so I'm a little out of practice, and I haven't used knives and or charge a lot in Assassinate, so I'm still trying to adapt to using different abilities other than smoke and mute. And I actually recorded this game yesterday. No, not yesterday. It would have been the day before. It would have been a Friday, so I'm commentating this on Sunday. I recorded this on Friday, and this was the first game that I actually had of the day. So you would have noticed at the start we're up against two players that are prestiged, and we have a couple of noobs in this lobby as well with us. Now you would think that trying to beat both of these guys without using mute or smoke is relatively difficult, which the task at hand was quite difficult. It was daunting, to be honest. It was like, how am I actually going to win this? Because, excuse me, I haven't had a lot of use of knives, and charge is relatively easy to use as long as you're lined up correctly and they don't unlock. So the main mistake that I'm making with the use of knives, which you'll see later on, is like, what the trick you want to do is have the person you want to kill expose you, throw your knives, unlock, and then run in and get a stun. Well, I'm not used to doing that yet. So in this video I'm about to make this mistake right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to back off, I'm going to lock her, make her expose me, knife, but what I should have done is unlocked first. So consequently I give Diablo Ezel 500 points for a mistake. I think I've only I've killed both of the noobs maybe once so far. I got a poison on the renegade, and I think the jester didn't know what he was doing, but at one point, well, at some point during this game, the renegade leaves, which only leaves the jester, and after this, which is a bit of a lock dirt because I'm trying to lock this fucking vanguard, but it picks out one of the players that's in high profile when I throw my knives and they bounce off the roof, and I'm like, great, thank you for that, you awesome lock. So I'm going to try and take the opportunity here to get a grab kill, which I do, and I think that's pretty much the last interaction I have with the noobs. So the rest of the kills that I get are either on Pacifista, who is a very, very competent player, or this Diablo Ezel player, who I've not actually played before. But credit where credit's due, this Diablo Ezel guy is not using smoke. I don't know what his second ability is, but he's using knives. I think he might be mute because he's about to mute me here. And I thought, I'm not dropping the lock. I'm just gonna take my kill because it'll count towards my streak. So yeah, I really don't know if I do interact with the noobs again in this match, but this isn't the highest scoring game you will ever see, and I'm going to try and get a better score, or at least get over 10k. But it really is a challenge to try and compete with players that are using smoke bomb, and I'm going to feel like kind of a hypocrite for saying this, but the use of smoke bomb is overused, and people who use it, it's almost like, I don't know, it's like they're taking the easy option. Now, like I said, you could call me a hypocrite for saying that because I've used smoke and mute a crap ton in Assassinate. But the thing that separates me from a fair few Assassinate players is that I will not and will never throw my smoke at somebody. So if I'm locked, I'm not going to throw my smoke bomb at them. I'm only going to use it if they rush me, or if a noob's locked me and they want to try and chase kill me. I thought that was quite funny there. I think he wanted to try and drop down like I've just done to get a grab kill, but I managed to get a stun. But yeah, so I don't know. It's a difficult one really, because people are all like, yeah, try and play well and win a game with Assassinate without using smoke or mute. And you go into a game and you try and do that, but then all the players that you're playing against are using smoke and mute, so it's like, well, I can't win, and I can't free run to save my life. But I did give it a try, and I have been using it for the past couple of days. Although me and a friend of mine were in a couple of games yesterday, and we were playing against Shoncroft Manor, and for some reason, I don't know why, but he decided that he was going to troll my sheet logarithm. I don't know why. He said he sent him a message. Shoncroft sent Sheet a message saying that he was going to use gun on him and only him, and it's like, well, why would you do that? Why would you be such a dickhead? So of course Sheet was like, well, let's all use gun, and like, if he's going to do that, then we just do it back to him. And it was like, well, nah. I was like, we'll give him a chance. So I sent him a message saying, don't be a douchebag, which he didn't reply to, and he promptly started using his gun. And it was like, look, fuck it. We gave him the chance. He's been a dickhead. We can be a dickhead back. So we all got our guns out and we started shooting him. And then he had the audacity to send me a message saying, why are you using gun? It's like, fuck you. Who the fuck do you think you are? Just because you're Prestige fucking 32 and you've been playing this game since ACB. And I don't like the lag there. I really should have gotten away from that. But yeah, so people like that really make it difficult to try and play this game type without the use of smoke bomb. And I have got a lot better with using knives, as you can see there. And I'm gonna give you a tip if you are not used to using knives, and that is, if you knife somebody off of the top of a lift or off of a high wire, and they lay flat on their back, you can still stun them. It doesn't matter if you can't see the stun prompt. Just mash the crap out of stun, and you'll get it'll like give you the animation for it. So here we go. The pacifista has got his smoke bomb. and he got a 600 point kill on me, which was probably a focus hidden grounded chain. But I'm going to stick to my guns, and I'm not going to use smoke or mute in a game unless it gets used against me. And you might say, well, don't bow down to their level. It's like, well, if they're gonna throw smoke at me in particular, then I'm not fucking gonna be the odd one out, be different and try and play fairly with different abilities. It's like, no. If one thing's good for you, it's good for me. And there's a lovely lag compensation once again. But I end up winning against the Pacifista, who is a very, very good player. I also got extreme variety. And I got, for 13 kills, 8 350s. Pretty good, I'd say. Against, what, 2 other players? 3 players at most? Throughout the entire game. So let me know what you think. If you want me to continue with this type of game. I'm going to be posting a couple of games of deathmatch in my next couple of videos, because I've been playing that without smoke bombs. So yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll catch you later, YouTube.